This is disgusting. This is CNN. But it's not just CNN. Nobody's going to be censured or has been censured for their criticism of Israel. You have a right to do that, as much as I find it contemptible in most cases, but that's not why she was censured. She supported the obliteration of the Jews. Rashida Tlaib is a Marxist. She hates America. She hates Israel. She's a Jew hater. And she's a racist. Other than that, I hear she's pretty nice. Now, all that said, we're told she's the first Palestinian ever in Congress. Is that something to celebrate? I thought we were told that the vast majority of Palestinians are peace-loving. She's not peace-loving. She's a bomb thrower. Now, she says she still has relatives back in the Middle East. So what? She still has relatives in the Middle East. She's elected from Detroit when John Conyers was, well, he was basically thrown out because of ethical reasons, in a very crowded primary, and she squeezed through. And she's been pushing her radical agenda ever since on America. Remember what she said about Donald Trump when she got elected? And everywhere else she can. And she's got these explicit, clear ties to the Hamas and these Hamas groups. So she doesn't just criticize Israel, she supports the terrorists. And I want to make something abundantly clear. The censure that took place, the vote on censure, where nearly 90% of the Democrats in the House voted against censuring her, what does that say about them? But the problem for the Democrats is they have no soul, they have no principles. They're a party that cobbles together different interest groups. And so now they've reached out to the most radical Muslim entities in the country. Our border's wide open, we have no serious immigration system, and more people are flowing into this country from the Middle East and from Muslim countries, and they have no intention of assimilating into the American system. And they get a bigger and bigger voice in Congress, and many of them are in our media, particularly MSNBC, and they get a bigger and bigger voice in the media, including their apologists. So you have the Marxist Democrats and these Islamists, as I was saying before. So let's take a look at this. Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib censured by the House. Go.
The House of Representatives just voting to pass a resolution to censure the Democratic Representative Rashida Tlaib of Michigan over comments critical of Israel that she...
There aren't comments. This is what I wanted to play this for. Over comments critical of Israel. And I've been reading this. She wasn't censured over comments critical of Israel. She was censured because she supported the extermination of Jews in Israel. She wasn't censured for her criticism of Israel. This is disgusting. This is CNN. But it's not just CNN. Nobody's going to be censured or has been censured for their criticism of Israel. You have a right to do that, as much as I find it contemptible in most cases, but that's not why she was censured. She supported the obliteration of the Jews. And she did it more than once. And she lied, remember, about the IDF attacking that hospital with a missile. First of all, it hit the parking lot. Second of all, it was her side that did it. But that's why she was censured. Go ahead.
Had made in support of Palestinians amid Israel's war against Hamas. She had defended the use of the phrase "from the river to the sea," which, of course, is generally viewed as a call for the extermination, the elimination of Israel.
Right, and that's why she was censured. Is somebody calling for the elimination and extermination of the Palestinians? No. Of Hamas? Yes. But not Palestinians generally. But listen to how she... All right, go ahead.
Defended the use of that phrase, and now the censure, which is a major and rare rebuke. The vote was 234 to 188. 4 Republicans voted against, 22 Democrats voted in support of the censure resolution.
And this has been going on for years. The BDS movement on college campuses has been festering for years and years and years, and it's been quietly festering, and now it's raised its ugly head, and it's for everyone to see. And I think, look, it should be widely condemned. I mean, this is a great step here on the floor. Shouldn't be acceptable in any form.
There's a massive generational shift on this issue that I think Democrats have to wrap their arms around. When you have someone like Hillary Clinton definitively saying people who are calling for a ceasefire do not understand Hamas, and then having students walk out. A consummate Democrat who's worked in foreign policy her entire career. Young people, there is polling that shows they don't understand the Holocaust. They don't understand the history of the region, why the Israeli statehood came about. You can support the
I don't need to listen to this idiot. Fact of the matter is, it's not a misunderstanding among young people about what's taking place. What kind of When you see what was done on October, so what's the misunderstanding? You should even have a visceral reaction to that. What is the misunderstanding? There is no misunderstanding. There's propaganda, there's brainwashing, there's funding from the enemy, both domestic and foreign. You have these Marxist professors who are tenured. You have these Islamist professors who are tenured. There's no counterbalance. Then, of course, you have the crap media spewing the same stuff. So it's not, they don't understand the Holocaust. They don't understand this. They don't understand that. It's brainwashing.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.